process.
So again, tying it back to the CBD industry, we wanted to make our initial samples a hemp oil label. So as you can see here on this tincture bottle, we have both a coated version and an uncoated version.
Well, let me bring these up to the camera too.
Absolutely. So the coated and uncoated version, the coated, a lot of these CBD oils, they may have a drip or drop that slides down the side of the bottle, and we want to make sure that the label doesn't kind of crumple under that oil. So we wanted to first come out with a coated option, but then we remembered back to being a truly sustainable label. We wanted to not necessarily put that plastic coating over the label and preserve the hemp's natural feel and look. And that's why we also wanted to roll out the uncoated version as well.
Totally uncoated version as well. The original thought I had was, let's make it the same way that other labels are. They have that capping on it for the oil. Sounds like he's a packaging expert. You haven't been doing this that long, and you're catching on to all the key points fast. So we thought that, but then people were saying, well, I don't want it coated. I want it to be the most sustainable label on the planet. So I said, fine, it's your choice. So we have the uncoated version or the coated version, depending on what you'd like to do. If you're like a candle company, then you could go with the uncoated. You wouldn't have that risk of that oil dripping down. But that's why the majority of labels are capped. The majority of labels out there, period, are capped. Like, look in your kitchen, look at the cosmetics or the products that you use in your bathroom. Most of the labels, you'll see they sort of have a shiny feel to them. So that's the coating that we're talking about there. But the hemp labels, what are we thinking? Like roughly 5 to 10 cents a piece. Again, we're a custom packaging company, so it all depends on the finishes, but we've quoted these as low as 5 to 10 cents,
That's
right?
That's correct. This label right here.
So it's a tremendous opportunity to move into hemp. And when we talk about impact, the education piece of the bridge, and these are just, we shouldn't give numbers yet, but we'll just say we're working on saying 1 million labels means that how many trees were not cut down. So that's the type of impact that we want to start getting into, that as a brand, picture a major brand, you could say we've saved this number of trees from being cut down, and message that to your consumer, which creates the education, which will create the appreciation, the loyalty, hopefully them sharing with their friends, but at the very least, the loyalty to your brand because you're aligning with your values. I think we're really onto something with this bridge, and we'll see if it can be useful to you.